Our last governor candidate for tonight is Jay Block, but when we're finished with the interview, hold on to your seats because we have a special surprise that I was going to do between lieutenant governor and governor, and I skipped it, so we will do it after the governor.
What? We need you to use the blue mic. Can I take a picture first of everybody? You guys all wave. Wait, come on, wave. Say no MLG. There we go. Guys will be on Twitter in a minute.
All right, in 1 minute, please introduce yourself and tell us why you'd like to be governor.
Hey everybody, welcome. Thank you so much for coming out, and thank you to Carla Sonntag for putting this together in the New Mexico Business Coalition. Great job, by the way. So my name's Jay Block. I'm currently in my second term as a county commissioner. My background is I'm a retired Air Force lieutenant colonel. I was the guy with the nuclear codes for the country, pulling nuclear alert up in Montana, and I also served as a senior American officer twice on foreign soil in the Netherlands. And my Dutch mother is up there right now. Say hi. There she's a beautiful lady. And also in the South Atlantic on a British island. Also, I volunteered to go to Afghanistan in 2005, 2006, which was an experience that has never left me. And now I'm in my second term as county commissioner, and it's time, I think, that we clean up this state and get rid of the corruption and the mandates and turn New Mexico around.
Thank you. 2 minutes. New Mexico is unfortunately ranked last nationally in too many categories. What is your plan to turn the state around and make New Mexicans proud?
Well, there's a lot I'd like to do right away as governor. But, you know, when we are rated the most dangerous state by the FBI, also rated as the worst state to live in, last in education, #1 in child poverty, #1 in child hunger, worst unemployment as well, one of the worst states to do business in, especially if you're an oil and gas worker. Also, the governor just signed a ridiculous executive order, this 3030 executive order, which I sponsored and passed a resolution to overturn it in Sandoval County with other Democrat county commissioners around the state as well. So that's awesome. But what we can do as governors, what I will do for you in the first 7 minutes is I will ban all vaccine passports and forced vaccines and mandates. I will never shut your schools down, your hospitals down, your businesses down, or your churches down. I will ban critical race theory in the state of New Mexico. I will return all the money that this governor took from businesses and churches and people that violated her COVID mandates, which she herself violated numerous times. I will also make sure that boys compete with boys and girls compete with girls in school sports. I will put the National Guard down on the border. I will also, I'm the first candidate to talk about creating another law enforcement agency that works for me, the governor, that will go down. It's going to be the New Mexico Border Security Agency. No other candidate started talking about that until I started talking about it, so I'm flattered. But that's important because we have record fentanyl deaths in the United States in 2021, record law enforcement deaths in 2021. We have to shut the border down. We have to secure it because every state is a border state because fentanyl, these drugs kill everybody, and you got to stop the sex trafficking, the drug trafficking, and the human trafficking. And we must support our law enforcement getting their qualified immunity back, and we need to have bail back in New Mexico because I'm tired of seeing the same criminals out there over and over again. And there's a lot more we have to do, but I'm out of time. But, man, there's a lot to fix in this state.
1 minute. As governor, what qualities are you looking for in your cabinet members?
Well, integrity. Wouldn't that be kind of nice in New Mexico? How about that? I'm looking for competence and integrity. You know, when I look to hire somebody in private industry, or even as a county commissioner, I hired a county manager. His name's Wayne Johnson. He's right over there. Wayne's been phenomenal. And I'm looking for somebody with experience, somebody with integrity, somebody that is competent. And by the way, when I'm appointing people to all these boards and commissions, they're not just going to be from Santa Fe because Santa Fe doesn't know what's good for Tucumcari, doesn't know what's good for Grants, doesn't know what's good for Las Vegas or Espanola. We're going to have actually people that want to serve on these boards and commissions, that want to make a difference. And they're not going to be just, hey, my friends who gave me, $15,000 like it is for the current governor. We got to end the corruption. And the cabinet is going to be an amazing cabinet, and we're actually going to shrink it down because we have more cabinet secretaries in New Mexico than the federal government. which is completely stupid. That's going to change as well. But you're going to get honest government back because that's what you deserve, and you have not had that for so many years here in this state, and I find that quite disgusting.
Thank you. Crime and safety have become a top concern for most New Mexicans. Tell us what you would do to make New Mexico safer. 2 minutes.
Well, sure. So I just talked about that. We got to get qualified immunity back for our police officers, do we not? That's got to happen. And I need your help. I need you to elect these conservative law enforcement candidates that want to help out law enforcement to keep our public safe. But we also need bail back. I will tell you in Sandoval County, what we've done on that county commission is we've invested in public safety. We've done that. And in 2021, in my county, of Sandoval County, which I'm very, very proud of, crime went down in every single category. Can you say that here in Bernalillo? Can you say that in Albuquerque? We, as county commissioners, Republicans and Democrats, working with a Democrat sheriff, working with other elected officials, Democrats and Republicans, came together and supported our law enforcement. This is why people are coming to Sandoval County. This is why my county is the fastest growing county. Why my hometown of Rio Rancho was named the best place to live, and my village of Corrales the safest place to live. That model needs to be taken statewide. And you need somebody with leadership, experience, and trust who can do that. And right now, I am that candidate to get it done. We got it done in Sandoval County, and I know we can get it done in New Mexico. Thank you.
Thank you. 2 minutes. Tell us what policies you would support regarding energy production in our state to assure reliability for all New Mexicans.
Well, first of all, I sponsored the resolution to overturn the ridiculous 3030 land grab, climate change, ridiculous piece of you-know-what. Because that goes after the oil and gas workers. That goes after our farmers and ranchers. And you have this governor going after oil and gas right now. In fact, I would even argue, in 2020, when Joe Biden and Kamala Harris were going around and saying, we're going to stop fracking on federal land, we're done. We're going to go strictly 100% green new energy. Where was Governor Grisham? Where was she? She was completely silent. Then on January 20th, 2021, when Joe Biden signed that executive order banning fracking on federal land, the governor actually had the audacity to tell us, well, I'm shocked. I didn't know that was coming. She didn't say anything because she was hanging New Mexicans out to dry, hoping to get a cabinet position and leaving this sinking ship because she has turned this state into a disaster, and she's going to be held accountable. And we're going to have an administration that is going to support our oil and gas workers instead of trying to capture some stupid compressed air. Because that's what's going on right now. They're under attack. We need to be energy independent because the oil and gas industry affects our economic security and it affects our national security. Because when we're sitting here paying money to Russia to fund a war through oil and gas, it's ridiculous. And we're also going over to Iran asking for more oil. Iran is the leading state sponsor of terrorism, Hezbollah and Hamas. These are the same people that tried to kill me and my brothers and sisters in Afghanistan and Iraq. That's what Michelle Lujan Grisham favors. She favors the Russians, she favors the Iranians over New Mexicans and Americans. That ends in a block administration. Thank you.
Now
you have any math or spelling questions?
Nope. Now we're doing a lightning round.
All right.
We'll see if you can count to one word answer, either support or oppose. Do you support or oppose New Mexico tax dollars being used for a guaranteed basic income?
No.
Do you support or oppose requiring a picture ID in order to vote?
Absolutely, 100%. Yes, I completely support. I know that's more than one word.
Do you support or oppose the governor's ability to indefinitely extend emergency health orders without legislative approval?
Absolutely. Okay, wait a minute. I want to make sure I understand this because I like a governor who has limited power. I don't believe the governor should just be able to carry out an emergency forever without the legislature.
Okay.
All right, I'm a nuclear weapons expert, so speak slow.
Do you
Okay, so no, wait a minute. So what you need to know about Carla is she was valedictorian of West Mesa High School.
You're not allowed to talk about anybody. Just get. All right, last question for this. Do you support or oppose a work requirement for able-bodied New Mexicans receiving public assistance?
Yes, and drug tests.
Okay, thank you. Your final question. 1 minute. What is the single most important skill that you offer that makes you the best candidate for governor?
It's leadership and experience. You're looking for somebody who's led large organizations. I've done it in the military as a senior officer. You're looking for somebody who's led in private industry. I've done it getting promoted up in corporate America and leading teams for our clients. You're looking for leadership in elected office. I've done it by fighting against the left, by passing Second Amendment sanctuary county, repealing 3030. You're looking at the only county commissioner in the history of New Mexico to pass right to work at the county level. That's leadership and that's experience, because I believe in New Mexicans, I believe in individual talent, I believe in merits, and I believe that New Mexico's best days are ahead of us, because right now people don't have hope, they're silenced, and a lot of people are ready to stand up and take the state back, and I ask you to support J Block for governor. God bless you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.